Welcome back, Rising Leaguers. How are you doing today? Welcome back, Rice Leaguers. This is Skye, your fantasy draft girl and Rice Bull League host and analyst, going over week 9. Woo, we made it. It was an exciting week 9 that had at least 3 games dependent on the scores of Monday Night Football. Let's begin. Game 1 headline: inches. Because in either game, life or football, the margin for error is so small. I mean, 1/2 a step too late or too early and you don't quite make it. 1/2 a second too slow, too fast, you don't quite catch it. The inches we need are everywhere around us. And either we heal now as a team or we die as individuals. That's football, guys. That's all it is. That was by Al Pacino in his motivational halftime speech in the movie Any Given Sunday. The L's team was trailing the Spinning Gerbils in the 4th quarter of Monday Night Football by 1 point when Chargers defensive back Alohi Gilman scooped up a fumble and almost ran it back for a touchdown. Gilman's toe was out of bounds by just inches on the 2nd-yard line. This gave the Ellis team one last chance to steal a win, with a running back Austin Eckler running the ball in for a 2-yard touchdown to secure a 122-116 victory over the Gerbils. Quarterback Josh Allen did his thing, scoring 27 points off 2 total touchdowns. Waiver wire pickup wide receiver Deontay Johnson added 20 points with 1 touchdown. An MVP of the game, Austin Eckler, had much needed 19 points with that last-minute go-ahead touchdown to push the Ellis team to victory. The Spinning Gerbils were led by the Browns defense, which had 38 points off of 7 sacks and 2 interceptions. Tight end Jake Ferguson led the position players with 23 points and 1 touchdown. Ellis team moves up to tied first place in the standings with a 6-3 record. Spinning Gerbils dropped to 4-5. Game 2 headline: best win yet. The best chance yet. We're able to pull off the upset and an 88-86 win over 2 GMs and 1 cup. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, as Coach Johnny needed the opposing team quarterback Justin Herbert to have a very bad game. Down by only 5 points going into Monday night, the fate of 2 GMs and 1 cup was in the arm of Justin Herbert, who only managed to score in the season low 3 measly points. Maybe his broken middle finger was the issue. Coach Jason did have a solid performance from wide receiver CeeDee Lamb, who had 33 points on 11 catches for 191 yards. But wide receiver Cooper Kupp is still cold, only scoring 4 points. Coach Johnny's team was led by quarterback Joe Burrow, who had 29 points on 2 touchdown passes. Wide receiver Chris Olave put up 12 points on 1 touchdown. Best chance yet tallies their 2nd win to now go 2-7, while 2 GMs 1 cup find a hole in their cup and leak down to a 4-5 record. Game 3 headline: a leg up. Another close game going into Monday night was between Pork Chop Express and the Sturgeons. Pork Chop Express were only down 16 points, but needed to depend on Cameron Dicker, the kicker, to pull off a win. Unfortunately, he fell short by just 5 points, finishing with 11 points off 2 field goals and 3 extra points. The Sturgeons secured the 87-92 win. All-purpose tight end Taysom Hill for Pork Chop scored a team-high 23 points with 1 touchdown catch and 1 passing touchdown. For Coach Jimmy, running back Josh Jacobs led the way with 21 points with 2 touchdowns. But it was the heroics of his very own kicker Young Ho Koo who kicked 4 field goals, 2 from over the 50 yards to outscore Coach Eric's kicker with 19 points. Both teams now share a similar score record at 5-4. Game 4 headline: Taco Dell. In the week's biggest blowout, the Laggers ran past the Brahma Bulls 147-76. You always get those blowouts with Taco Bell. What does Taco Bell and wide receiver Tank Dell have in common? They are always open late. The Laggers rookie wide receiver Tank Dell scores 2 touchdowns with 1 amazing come from behind touchdown catch in the 4th quarter of the Houston-Tampa Bay game, finishing with 30 points. But leading the Laggers was on the other Houston pass catcher tight end Dalton Schultz, who scored 33 points on 1 touchdown. Only receiver Zay Flowers had a goose egg for the Laggers. The Bulls were led by fill-in quarterback Sam Howell's 24 one-off touchdown pass and 325 yards passing. Wide receiver A.J. Brown was the only other player in double figures for Coach Jeff, with 17 points and 1 touchdown. The Laggers pick up 2 wins in a row to now go 4-4 and 1 tie. The Bulls fall 2 games in a row to go 4-5. Game 5 headline: best defense is the best defense. The Super Saiyajins beat the underdogs 120-100. Both teams were led by the defenses, and the Colts defense scored 37 points off of 4 sacks, 3 interceptions, and 2 defensive touchdowns for Coach Chow. The Chargers defense led the underdogs as well with 37 points with 8 sacks, 3 fumble recoveries, and 1 special teams punt return for a touchdown. Quarterback Derek Carr led the Super Saiyans position players with 20 points and 2 passing touchdowns. Tight end Dalton Kincaid led Coach Chow's receivers with 17 points and 10 catches. Coach Chow's tight end Mark Andrews led his receiving corps as well with 18 points off 9 catches for 80 yards. Once promising running back Bijan Robinson continues to struggle with just 3 points for the underdogs. And Super Saiyans improved to 4-4 with 1 tie, and the once hot underdogs dropped to 6-3. All right, coaches, that was my analysis of our exciting Week 9. Here are Week 10 waiver wire targets. The Chiefs, Eagles, Dolphins, and Rams all have byes this coming week, so there are at least 3 top quarterbacks having to sit and be replaced. Remember what I said back in Week 4? Quarterback Aiden O'Connell on the Raiders could very well be your sleeper and take over the starting role for Jimmy G. Well, guess what? He did. Quarterback Baker Mayfield might be a solid streamer option on the Bucks. Quarterback Tommy DeVito, no relation to Danny DeVito, on the Giants might be an interesting replacement choice. Rookie wide receiver DeMario Douglas on the Patriots could be a late season steal as he is now starting for New England. Blazing fast running back Keaton Mitchell on the Ravens had an outstanding rookie game with 29 points. Keep an eye on him. Thank you guys for watching this week's episode. Everyone still has a chance at the league title with the exception of maybe the best chance yet. But they did pick up their second win, so don't give up yet, Coach Johnny. I'm Skye Fuller wishing you guys luck in Week 10, and I will see you next week.